When Business Biographies returns, we'll meet Jim Gerard and see why his comprehensive approach to industrial design makes him the choice of top companies like ProTeam and Hewlett-Packard.
I think once Jim got involved in the project, the other industrial design firm out of Florida, their shelf life with us was dramatically diminished.
Although we may not give it much thought, industrial design is all around us. From the appliances we use to the cars we drive, the way things look and feel and the way we experience them is a direct result of an industrial designer. Jim Gerard has spent over 30 years designing all kinds of products for all kinds of companies. If you've ever driven a Chrysler or used a Hewlett-Packard laser printer, chances are you have first-hand experience with some of Jim's work. Although Jim's design skills are regarded as the best in the industry, he didn't fulfill his full potential until he left his corporate position and started his own company, Origin Design.
One of the wonderful things I found about being self-employed and self-determined is that I can bring, with my experience and also with my client base, I can bring pressure to bear on problems from completely different directions than my clients would expect. And many times they get solutions that they never would have thought up without my involvement in the project. That's been great.
As we mentioned, Jim Gerard brings more to the table than other industrial designers. Let's meet Billy Mitchell from ProTeam and find out what separates Origin Design from other design firms.
Most industrial designers we've worked with in the past are strictly that, industrial designers. They're engineers and they work on better ways to develop products that do something better, faster, smarter. Well, what Jim brings is that whole side of industrial design, but also this marketing knowledge that really helps within the design process.
I always try to tie what it is I do into understanding my client's business objectives, because then I can tailor what I do to help them meet those objectives.
And that's exactly what Jim did for ProTeam.
What ProTeam got was a full cradle-to-grave service from my company, where I literally helped them write their quality standards, everything that they would need to come out with that product.
Jim has a vast experience in developing tangible items, yet he understands the intangible aspects of any design project. He did a lot of the front-end research that normally would have to be done in-house or subcontracted out to another vendor.
So a lot of the original work that I started doing was to try to meet their business objectives, and they were very pleased with that outcome when they saw the first set of sketches that I took them.
Yeah, his presentation skills are unbelievable. I mean, and I'm not talking about his verbal communication skills. I'm talking about the way that he can present ideas. Professional doesn't really do it justice. It's above and beyond the call of anything I've ever seen. And I've been in the marketing and advertising industry for, well over 10 years, and I've never seen anybody present stuff in that format.
In the context of this project with ProTeam, it worked out extremely well. I first of all developed a sketch program to show them alternatives that they could do to create the look and feel that they wanted to support their brand in the marketplace for their first foray into the consumer market. Once they chose a direction, then I refined that more with sketches and 3D modeling to show them what it would look like photorealistically.
He's got an effect on more areas than just industrial design. He affects our overall bottom line by allowing us to work smarter instead of harder. No longer do we have to wait 3 or 4 months to get a production-ready prototype. We can actually get a real-life rendering months ahead of time, which shortens our time to market significantly. We are able to design packaging, sales and spec sheets, catalogs, advertisements, print designs, presentation material. I mean, you name it, the list goes on and on of the things that we are able to do by having that months before the launch of a product or months before normal processes of obtaining those types of images, it incredibly helps my department become much more efficient and effective. And so he's got the combination of, you know, a fine artist and a, you know, expert at software. He balances them both and is able to integrate them into his system, and it's very impressive.
With his education, experience, and passion, Jim Gerard of Origin Design exemplifies the great American entrepreneurial spirit. This concludes another episode of Business Biographies. Join us next time when we explore other companies that lead the market in technology, innovation, and the great American entrepreneurial spirit. For more information on the company featured in today's program, or for further information about Business Biographies, visit us on the web at businessbiographies.com. Business Biographies is a registered trademark of Reidenbaugh Multimedia Productions.